Hey, what up, guys? So, got a little funny story here. I obtained some of these CROATIA Mags. Got 3 of them. They're brand new when I got them in Greece. How I got them is I was on this forum, and this guy was talking about he's got 3 brand new CROATIA Mags. He just wants to trade for some Tapcos. I had a bunch of Tapcos I bought for some stupid reason. I don't know why, but they actually function really well. But they're not, you drop them once and they're broke. So they're not too good that, So I thought metal mags. I've heard some bad about these, but I thought, shoot, well, I'll contact the guy and see if he wants to trade, because I had a bunch of these Tapcos I just didn't care for. So I contacted him and said, hey, I got some Tapcos. You want to trade straight across, right? He's like, yeah. So I asked, why do you want to trade these? Why would you want to trade these metal ones for these? And he said, well, I have a U.S. made AK and it's not fitting in the receiver. And I'm thinking to myself, well, what does it have to do with being US made? They're all should be compliable to everything. So they're like, yeah, shoot, let's do it. So we traded, swapped out, and I got home and I was like, looked them over. They looked really nice, didn't look dinged up, nothing I could see. Follower was going down all right. So I was alright, well, let me put one in, see what's going on. Alright, so what we have here is an Egyptian Modi. What we have here is the MPAP M70. And then we got the M70 ABM with the milled receiver. So milled, stamped, stamped. Now, these are not locking up. And we push hard as hell. You could probably slam it in there, but I mean, how good's that, So let me bring it in closer. Now, I've noticed it is fitting here, but it's really hard to go in, but it does fit. But I want it to fit all my AKs. Here's milled. Not going in. See that? Not locking up. Alright, so let me bring you in close and show you kind of why. Drop this down. Let's see if you guys can see this. Now back here, the lug, it's just not shaped right or something. It's just got too much material. So when you go down, it will not lock right in here. So what you have to do is usually shave it off a little bit. So I already taken one apart, shaved it down. You guys can see that, yeah. Polished it down right here. And now, fits up perfect. No problem. So what I did is I really looked over one of my surplus mags, my go-to mags. I don't know, I think this is a Romanian, but I've never had an issue with it. Locks up perfect every time. Hardly any wobble. Wonderful mags. Oh, actually, I think this is a Chinese mag. Yeah, Chinese flatback. Yeah, it is. This is actually a really good mag. So, love these mags. Never have an issue. So I started looking at the back of this profile here. You see how nice and smooth that is right there? Now, I'll take this one, and if you look, it's really got a big ridge right there. So, let's see if I put these next. Yeah, you can see it right there. So what you do is take it down. You have to take a file, drill, something, grind it down a little bit, and you just got to keep test fitting it. And eventually you'll get it. And they work perfect after that. And the other thing I recommend doing, let me zoom this back out. Is the feed lips and everything are really sharp. And they are extremely sharp. If you feel the other ones, they're nice and smooth. So I was getting rounds getting stuck because they're really sharp when they come in. So I take a file. I usually take it all apart. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know how to take it apart. Take the base plate out, spring, follower. And I take a file, kind of just smooth it out a little bit. Not too much. You don't want to take too much material off, but just enough to smooth it out so the rounds will slip out there and they're really nice. And do that, and I haven't had any issue with this mag. It's been pretty reliable. Kind of sucks you have to do this little modification, but after you do that modification, you're good to go. So either take yourself a grinder wheel, or a good old file. Works, but you know, you can take a long time. You know, grinder, take some, this is 50 grit, start it, grind it down. Get you one of these little Scotch-Brite panels or pads, smooth it up, make it nice and smooth, and then, you know, just throw a little touch-up paint on there and you're good to go. Just a little recommendation. Works great after that. So big thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate it. Give it a little look of background and give it a shot. Thanks, guys. A little tip. You notice there's tape on the bottom of some of these, and the ones I have not worked on, that have not been proven, I don't tape. That way I know if they've got tape on the bottom, they're good to go. So if there's any situation or anything I need to grab a mag that I know it's gonna function, I put some tape on. So, you know, I'll run it through its paces, I'll clean it up, grind it down, file it down a little bit, and I'll fill it up and take it to the range and make sure it functions flawless. Once it does that, earns a green stripe. Just a, you know, quick little tip. It's good to do, especially if you got multiple mags. I mean, there's been quite a few times I go to the range and you grab a mag, think it's gonna function great, and it starts malfunctioning, won't feed. Just simple little trick. Doesn't cost much for a little roll of tape. Once it runs great, throw some tape on it, you know you're good to go. Alright, thanks guys. Hey, give me a thumbs up.